than an hour ago, a procession was held for Trooper Paramedic Hunter Bennett, killed last week in a helicopter crash, as his remains were transferred to Green Acres Mortuary in Scottsdale. He is one of two fallen DPS officers who died in that crash, and today, police identified the suspect who is being charged with their murders. 12 News journalist Jade Cunningham traveled alongside that procession today and joins us now from outside the mortuary. Jade?
Hey, good evening. Yeah, so we are here just outside of Green Acres Mortuary and Cemetery, where this procession arrived about 30 minutes or so ago. There still are dozens of law enforcement vehicles here inside, close to that mortuary. Again, arriving about 30 minutes or so ago. They are from different agencies all across the valley as they say goodbye to this hero who fell and died just a couple of days ago. You can actually see the hearse there. There's two of them. One of them we know was involved in the procession, but again, they arrived here about 5:30. By 5 o'clock, they made it to the 101 and 7th Avenue. They left from Flagstaff earlier this afternoon, and that's where we saw the procession of law enforcement bringing Trooper Hunter Bennett back home. There were officers on motorcycles leading that white hearse, and then a long line of law enforcement vehicles behind that. Now, where we were at the time, there were some Phoenix firefighters who stopped as well to pay their respects on the overpass. Obviously, a very difficult time losing someone so young, especially. Now, we know Bennett began with Arizona DPS 4 years ago, and while 26 years old, he worked his way up quickly to becoming a trooper and paramedic with Western Air Rescue in Kingman. But in 2025, he became a fully qualified DPS Air Rescue paramedic. Now, he was killed Wednesday in Flagstaff while helping police respond to what initially was a domestic violence call, but quickly it escalated to a shootout. Police say 50-year-old Terrell Story began firing at officers while they were responding to that domestic violence incident. That suspect, we know, is now going to be facing murder charges. Now, Bennett was with a pilot, Robert Skanke, when the helicopter they were in went down, and they unfortunately both died. It is still unclear why exactly that chopper crashed. That is under investigation at this time. Now, we know Bennett was born in Connecticut, but he graduated from ASU. We also know that he has family here in the Valley, which is one of the reasons we're assuming he was brought here to this location today. Arizona DPS saying after the crash that these two officers were one of a kind, and they will be incredibly missed, and they had incredible service while serving with the department. We will continue to follow this. You can stay with 12 News on air and online at 12news.com for the latest. Reporting live, Jay Cunningham, 12 News.
All right, Jay, thank you so much for that.